Hey everybody, it's me, Brandon Labonte, owner of Wicked Good Lawn Care. Welcome to the Tool Shed, the official podcast of Wicked Good Lawn Care for our YouTube channel called The Tool Shed. So, it's been a while since I've been on here, but I thought I'd just come out here and talk with you a little bit about what we're going to talk about. So, welcome back to the Tool Shed, the official podcast of Wicked Good Lawn Care. I'm your host, like I just mentioned. I am Brandon. I'm your lawn guy. I'm your neighbor. I'm your go-to for turning average yards into absolute showstoppers. Today we're going to dive into a hot topic, literally. We're talking about drought-proofing your lawn. We're going to go full throttle on how to keep your grass green and thriving when Mother Nature decides to crank up the heat and cut off the waterworks. So let's get right into it. The problem with drought. So let me set the scene for you. It's mid-July, not really, but the sun has been frying everything from your car seats to your flower beds. Your neighbor's lawn looks like a bowl of shredded wheat, but yours, well, we're about to make sure that your lawn looks like an oasis. You see, drought stressing your lawn is pretty simple. With proper care, your grass can start growing through the dormant season and not drying out the roots and allowing those weeds to come through. We don't want your weeds to throw a party in your lawn. The worst part about all of that is all of those things are preventable because you can water smarter and not harder. First tip, deep and infrequent watering. Forget that daily sprinkler system. Your lawn is not a house plant. You need to water it 2 to 3 times a week, early in the morning, before 9 a.m., and give it a solid soak. I mean, really soak it in there. We're talking about 1 inch of water per session. That trains the roots to grow deeper and stronger. Now, you might be saying, Brandon, I don't really know how much 1 inch of water is. Well, here's a little hack for you. Place an empty tuna can out in the lawn, in your yard when the sprinklers are running, and when it's full, you've hit your mark. You know how long it took to get there, and then you just turn on your sprinklers for that long. Also, mowing techniques can save the life of your grass. Mowing, listen closely. Raise your mower blade. Cutting your grass too short in a drought season is a rookie move. Taller grass shades the soil, it holds moisture longer, and it keeps the roots cooler. So I recommend mowing your lawn from 3.5 inches, 4 inches during those really dry months, and always mow with a sharp blade. Dull blades rip, tear, and stress out your turf even more than it already is. Drought-tolerant grass types, right? If you're planning a full lawn revamp or a reseed, look into drought-tolerant types like they use at a golf course. Bermuda, zoysia, and even Bahia. Florida lawns love it. They can take the heat and they keep coming back strong. Still got to cut it at the right height. And yes, your lawn still needs nutrients. Even when it's hot, use slow-release fertilizers that won't burn your grass. Or if you want to try some liquid organics, if you're nervous about overfeeding or continually putting on heavy fertilizers, don't go heavy. Think about it like a workout. You take an electrolytes after a workout, you don't go to a buffet, right? So mulching and or bagging it up. Mulch the clippings. Do not bag them. When you mulch them, you're feeding the soil, it's retaining moisture, and it's building a thatch that protects the roots. Don't sleep on the soil health either. Aerate if you need to. Let oxygen get into that thing, into the root system. Consider compost or top dressing for an all-natural moisture booster and barrier, right? The tools that you're going to need to make this thing happen. Let's hit the tool shed really quick. During a drought, oscillating sprinklers. Make sure it's getting everywhere. Sharpened mower blades, soil moisture meters. You also want to get some good hose nutrients, spraying with a hose. And these are the things that you can have all the time in your house. We carry some of these tools in our tool shed at Wicked Good Lawn Care in our trailers, and I can always show you how to use them, and maybe we'll do that in a couple of episodes coming up. Well, that wraps up today's episode for the tool shed. If your grass could talk, it would probably say, thank you so much for listening. Remember, drought doesn't have to mean death to your lawn. With a few smart moves, you can have the greenest yard in the neighborhood maybe even on the block, and even avoid a serious heat wave. So if you found this episode to be helpful, do me a favor, tap a heart, drop a comment, subscribe so you don't miss a single tip as we're getting back into this podcast. Also, if you live in Alachua County and you're too busy to do all of this yourself, give us a shout. Wicked Good Lawn Care. We will get you up and running. So catch us next week. Catch us next time. Maybe next week, I don't know, but we're going to do our best to make sure that we're consistent with this podcast. We want you to be walking around in your yard barefoot until the grass is green. So until next time, stay cool, stay dry, and be wicked. See ya.